I can send you the episode. I'll find it. I can find it.
I haven't listened to any of them back just because some of them, where it was so back and forth, I was like, for me,
was so bad,
it was torturing to try and...
Your sister brought up a topic. I've answered the topic, and then your sister asked me a question I've already answered. Yeah, but don't you think like, okay, but I've just answered that question. Like, but what about women, like men attacking women? I was like, okay, I've literally just answered that question. Like, you're not even listening. Yeah, but... And I'm thinking, so I've got to deal with both of you today because not one of you want to play this.
Nobody want to feel this, son.
Somebody can cross it. Mark, this is 147.
Yep.
It's episode 147 of the Different Shots podcast. Or the Culture Cast.
Did you get the episode number?
Culture Cast.
I'm taking the piss, bro. With myself, Raw Talk Reese. Who do we have in the studio? Actually, we have a special guest in the studio. To my left,
Leonie.
Also known as Lady Small. Also known as Katie's big sister.
Hello.
To her left
is her younger sister. It's Katie Small.
Still got the tan.
I know.
If you got sweets in your mouth, finish them, please, because I can hear that on the mic.
Jesus, cuckoo.
I said mellow yellow. That's what we're gonna call you two. And across from me,
drinks.
Is that what we're doing?
Is it?
I said like it's a road name.
Sorry.
I was not feeling well today, so sending well wishes. It should be back next week.
Yeah.
We love you.
Leonie, how are you doing?
I am doing well. I've had a good week. This is the actual first day this week I've been back in work. This month is...
Trying you. The mic just started.
No, I know.
All I hear is a sigh.
This month is going to be
I've
really
been back at
good.
work.
It says it all. For like
Because
12 hours.
of all the... Because I work in a school. So between all of the bank holidays and all the strikes,
yeah.
it's I haven't had a proper week. So I've had like 4-day weeks. I haven't had a full 5-day yet.
So
that makes sense.
You're working like with the strike days. You basically work like what?
Yeah. So this term's gonna go really quick
days?
for me.
Yeah, it's not too much.
It's gonna go really quick. I'm
I'm
liking
chatting
it.
to her and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not at work today. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, love.
Must be nice.
French Frankie, what's going on with you?
But you said French Frankie.
No.
So it's gone from Furniture Frankie to French Frankie.
You have a fridge now, so yeah.
We love it. Yeah, I'm good. Had a bit of a...
And by the way, you got better bangs than like certain people on the internet at the moment. If you see certain women's fringes, people been getting dragged for their fringes. Don't worry, just do it like Google search, you'll see. But yeah, how was your week then?
It's been alright. It's been a bit of a slightly sad and depressing one. My partner's sister passed away the day before his birthday.
Send him well wishes.
So yeah, no, well, thank you. It's just been a weird one.
Hard to gauge kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, and it got to a point where he almost kind of didn't want to celebrate his birthday, and I guess I had stuff planned for him, but it wasn't. I guess it just.
Did you post a picture where you went to like some escape room type of thing with like some backdrop?
Oh, it was funny. It ended up being good because he kind of needed that. But yeah, we went to a private spa, which was really nice and relaxing, and then the following day we done Saw escape room.
Can I ask you a question? See them tips. If you when like you do those things, are they more for you than your partner?
No, they're for him as well. He's such a tart. Like he loves, and when I say tart, I mean just like he just loves being pampered. He loves stuff like that.
Love pampering.
No,
hey, I love pampering.
No.
But that's Mark. Mark loves it.
We're
If
not.
someone bought you a spa day, would you like it?
Yes.
Listen, we're not arguing. We're not arguing the spa day. We're arguing her calling her babes a tart, bro.
Oh yeah, but I call. Yeah, he is. Do you know what I think? My interpretation of tart is different.
Even
it's
Gabriel,
different.
No woman can call me a tart, you know.
Listen,
No, because you know when you do something, when you tart yourself up, you do yourself up. You just like to be. It's just my way of saying.
let me tell you something.
Do you know what I mean, innit?
2023, 4 and 5. People need to stop changing the meaning to words.
I always change me to.
Yeah.
I call Mark every time, and he's like, "I'm not tart."
Gabriel went.
Yeah, but I never say I'm a tart.
But
you can call me it and I'll cuss you back.
Yeah, but I don't mean it in that way. But it's just like in a way of, I just say, yeah, you know, I have different meanings to things. If you get me, then you'll get it. But yeah, no, he likes to be pampered. He loves stuff like spas and he likes things that are quite different. But none of us like going to the spa and being around everybody else. It's just annoying, like just walking around. Yeah,
You want the VIP treatment.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So yeah, he got the
Get rich and build a spa.
What?
to get rich and build a sport. See?
Listen, boy, that shit's expensive. But yeah, it was nice. It was a nice day. And then obviously the escape room, we not long watched the entire Saw franchise just for fun.
Even a new one.
Yeah. So we watched, because I think I've only watched about 3 films and he hadn't seen any of them. So I was like, right,
The
we're going to
first 3
do
are
a
the best
marathon.
ones.
Yeah. It does drag on afterwards, but when you watch it all...
They're doing another one.
What's the
I
one where
know.
she drops into the pit with all the injections?
The needles, yeah.
After
that
she
one's
was...
dark.
They chuck
I
her
think
in
that
there.
one's my favourite.
No, the man chucks it in there.
Yeah, that one's mad.
But the escape room is actually quite good. So it's based off of all of the films. You're coming with us next time, and yeah, they do different routes, so you can go like multiple times. But it was nice. But as I said, it wasn't the best week, but I've been there for him. And
I think
it's
that
been
was
hard
good
and
the fact that you still done that, and obviously that may have picked up his spirits. Like,
It did, because I did say to him like, what do you want to do and things like that, and he was very much like it was just it was weird time, and it was obviously weird, not weird, but it wasn't nice for me to see him like that. So I don't want to be the person to be like, forget it, let's just. But I was like, let's do what you want to do, like, we'll still, do this, but it just won't. We won't. I guess we didn't really go out for like drinks and things like we was planning. We just did the 2 activities and then that was it. But it was nice, and I guess for me, it's put me in a different mental reflection. Just in terms of like family and stuff like that.
quick question on the side of that: is there a limit that you would spend for someone's birthday?
Yes and no. Because it depends. To be honest, I don't know, because I guess I would put this into context with my partner. I don't feel like I need to splash out to prove that either I love you or I'm your girlfriend or we're doing this or to have good. But if I want to do something nice for you,
standards.
what? No, because I don't expect him to splash out for me. I would rather, if anyone said to me, yeah, would you rather go to, I'm just trying to think of a really posh restaurant.
The shard, everyone wants
Let's
the
say,
shard.
all right, let's say the Shard,
Sexy
yeah?
fish.
All right, let's say the Shard or something where they've got really stupid portions of food. Or would you rather go to all-you-can-eat Turkish, whatever buffet? I would probably rather the Turkish, just because I want to be able to eat and enjoy
The
it.
shard still, bruv. Pictures bang better, bruv.
No, sorry.
It's the experience, I think.
No, do you know
more
the
than
Shard is a
the
nice
restaurant.
experience, but I just, to be honest, I'd like both. But my point is,
Mark,
I'm
hear
not gonna
that?
sit there and
Meze
say,
grill over the shard with the view in the darkness with the band playing in the background. Yeah, you got me fucked up, man.
yeah, I've been to the Shard, but it's nice. But it's not saying I wouldn't like it, but it's not to say that I feel like, I need to do that. So for me, I'm not gonna be like, I have to splash out just to show him a good time. I'm just gonna do things
What
that
if he wants you
likes.
to do that?
Huh?
What if he wants you to do that?
If he wants me just to splash out for the sake of it.
For his birthday?
Yeah,
Well,
he wants that.
like I said, if someone deserves it, I will do it. But like, when I do things, I end up doing that anyway. But just simply because it's, I don't know, it's by chance of whatever it is. I'm like, I want to do this for you. I want to take you here. Like I always say, not a lot of women like to spoil men as much as they want to be spoiled or feel like they should be. So apart from birthdays and other occasions, it's nice to spoil your man
There's
occasionally.
no other occasion.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Apart from it being his birthday, or if a girl does decide to do something for a man on Valentine's Day or whatever, apart from when
Sorry.
it, well, I would. But apart from it having to be an occasion,
21,
I do
21,
think
21.
that women should take the time to spoil their men more. And I've had certain friends that go to me, you're such a good girlfriend. And I'm like, it's not about being a good girlfriend. It's just, as a person, I would equally want to spoil someone that I think deserves
Do
it.
your male friend say this or do your female friend say this?
Female, of course.
Okay, cool.
And I think some of them are surprised.
Why are they surprised?
That you're a good girlfriend.
No. Surprised at, like, for example, like the whole private spa thing, I think they would see that as, that's something that
They would want.
he should do
For
for
you.
you kind of thing.
That's why your friends fucking. That's why your man's fucking other girl.
Because most people would just.
Whereas I don't know, we come from a
Gabriel's
different.
jarring.
We come from a different
jarring.
background where we don't. Yeah, we don't.
Gabriel's jarring.
That's not us. Is it, Lee?
So yeah, Mark,
Why
how are
put
you?
me in this context?
No, but I'm saying we come from a background where we're not like that. We don't expect
KDR?
things that we can't give. Do you know,
KDR?
that we don't want to give.
It's so true.
KDR,
I don't
that's
expect
enough from you.
anything I can't
Mark,
give
how are you
back.
doing?
She's speaking.
You
But yeah,
speaking.
apart from that,
Go on.
that was in answer to your question.
How are you doing, Mark?
Looked
my
at
God,
his
well,
watch.
How are you doing?
Yes,
No, Mark asked me how I'm doing, and off the back of
Yeah,
what
but
I said, he asked
I
me.
messed up because I knew if I asked her a question, then
And then
that's
she
going to add like
rambled.
20 minutes
But
to
it
it.
ended up into being a topic, but that's the answer
It's
to your
your
question.
fault. You asked her the question.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
20
definitely my fault.
minutes later.
I'm alright. I think I've lost my creative juice though.
Why?
I've not done no photo shoots, not done nothing.
So what? The other day, what you posted was that BTS.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it was
look
time.
at
That was a while ago.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
I thought I was like, okay, cool. Actively,
No, I've not done anything.
what's changed though?
What do you think?
Don't know. I just think my mood. I think I get a bit weird coming towards my birthday. Like it's another year, and I'm thinking, shit.
You still look young.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but
Still tech man's baby mother.
I would just listen. I was just about to say,
Not
still
even girl,
tech
tech man's
girl.
baby mother.
Yeah.
Girl them glucose. What my friend says. Girl them Gary.
Yeah.
but no, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm just hoping to come out of that funk and then get back into.
What you? But on a like, I know it's weird to say this, but usually when you're kind of in those zones, yeah, maybe where it's near your birthday, or I'm not using the term what you use because it sounds zesty. When your creativity isn't firing, yeah. What usually kind of finds? What's the spark that kind of be like? Is there
Probably-
everything where you're just walking and you're like, oh, that looks nice. If I have my camera on me,
That sometimes I'm gonna try and like have a walk around on Saturday. I may go to Little Venice in, I think it's past Camden, so I may go down there.
but you said that and I'm like, Little Venice,
I don't know where that is.
Camden.
Camden.
But if you didn't say
It's
Camden,
by,
I would
it's
never
by
know
the
where it
canal.
was.
Yeah,
It's by the
it
canal. If you walk
Yeah,
past,
I know where that is, but I haven't.
Quite
What?
nice
Cam-
little
where it
spot.
sauld Camden Lock, you just turn left.
I think so. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
So
would
I'll
never
try and go
know.
down there and then try and get some inspiration. But I think
And
I
get
need
food.
plenty of food down
Yes.
there. Probably different surroundings for me. I definitely want a holiday.
One other question: when you think Camden, what's the first thing? What's the first two things you think?
Druggies.
Tattoos and
Jazz Cafe.
What's that shop? What's that shop with the Hello Kitty?
Huh?
With the Hello Kitty stuff all in it.
I can't remember. I know what you're talking about there.
There's one shop in there, but yeah, I think of that street food.
We said two things. Don't add another one. Thank you so much,
Okay, I could say street food and tattoos then.
Leonie.
I'll think of tattoos and piercings and street food as well.
Mine's
No,
mad.
he said two. Sorry.
Tattoos and piercings is one.
I think food and Somalis, bro.
Ooh.
Well, there's bare Somalis
there?
in Camden. Bare with them,
Is that just because I haven't been to Camden in yonks, or they always?
bro. I go
Residing
Camden.
there.
I get off the tube. I turn left.
Is it lately though? Because not before.
Last 3-4 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah, well, I
probably have
haven't
not
been-
been to Camden in 3-4 years. I can tell you that for free.
That's the first thing I see. Like,
I went up to Trap Kitchen.
I was
Trap
meant to go
Kitchen.
in April.
What one- which
actually
one?
To that thing.
Last
Chalk
time I
Farm.
went with Shaka's.
any nice? Is it nice?
Didn't end up eating there. We were there. And we was just
The
like,
service is long because the one bit the one. in
yeah,
Bangor,
we were waiting for a minute, and I was just like, can't bother. And then like for a combo, it's like £45. I was
Just
just
go
like,
Big Easy. Just go Big
I
Easy.
was like, cha.
Just go Big Easy in Fulham Palace Road. It's probably the nicest one.
But anyway, how are you, Reese?
there for our
I'm
next social.
in a
Thank you.
mentally better place. I think last week I had a little mini meltdown. I was just like, kind of thing, but kind of put myself into certain predicaments, and I'm cool now. It's the way of the world. But enough of our personal lives, and we get into the fun of podding.
The nitty and gritty.
I don't chill with Nitty, so I don't know about that one. So I wanted to talk about someone on national transport who I'm calling a tube terrorist, and not in the generic way, but basically this guy on the Northern Line pretended to fake sleep and masturbate through his jumper.
Wait, you saw this or you saw it online? You
It's
mean?
a story.
It's a story. Reese wasn't there, no.
No, that's what I meant. Oh, okay. Good. Oh.
I was watching random man just
No, I thought we was doing weirdest things we've
man
seen
really
this
gave
week.
man the bust around.
Oh, that wasn't nice. But no.
That's what it is.
No. Go
He was
on.
pulling one off to the station.
Oh, go on.
You have the full story on.
Yes, man wanted after pretending to be asleep, masturbating on London Underground. A man, performed a sex act on himself in front of 2 women on Northern Line while pretending to be asleep.
Timmy Turner.
I did hear of this.
He be wishing for a burner. Free everybody walking. No one is on him. This is 2 people, him and the dino. One on a plane, one on a tube. What's wrong with these man, bruv?
One woman saw it and she moved to a different carriage.
Yeah.
Another one thought he was actually
Gabriel
sleeping.
looks disgusted, bro. He was like, what?
But yeah, he was milking himself. Long time? Sorry.
I'm just waiting for someone to shout freedom and them.
Literally, it's freedom and them.
Free the kids.
Oh, wow.
Let me stop.
Did he get?
Behind bars.
Did he get?
Behind bars.
Did he get what?
Like,
Did
I
he get
don't know.
satisfied?
No, penalised, arrested, whatever.
No, he's wanted. They're looking for him.
Oh, okay.
This
Oh.
face is blasé. Man's like this.
So who reported him? One of the women.
Yeah.
Probably. What?
You would hope so. Ladies, what do you think?
You gotta slap that man in his mouth.
I just
man.
think
Fix up.
I don't want to put it out as a thing where I'm like, that's disrespectful to women, just disrespectful in general, because there could have been.
It's illegal, bro. Fuck me, it's illegal, bro.
No, it is. Of course,
not
it's
right.
illegal. It's do you know what? It's not right. It's strange. It's weird and
You just said the same word 3 different ways.
strange, weird.
That's
It's
strange.
just-
Yeah. It's not right. It's all the same thing.
My
not
other thought
right.
is like, I know it sounds bad, but what is he thinking?
My thing was,
try and-
why did he? Why? I don't want to keep asking why, because why do we ask why people do mad
Why?
things?
Why?
Yeah,
That's
but-
the big thing. Why?
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 I'm
Why?
thinking your imagination has to be on 100.
But maybe that's what gets him off, isn't it?
Fetish
The
dogs.
thrill of
Oh, you
just
can't keep
being
shame.
doing what you can't do or doing it in front of strangers. Like,
Well, he's pretending to sleep, and it's just probably like, maybe he's just doing it one eye open.
no, maybe he was. One eye.
One eye open.
One eye.
Stop it. Okay.
One eye open. No, I think I couldn't get out from it. I think it could have been a thing where you know when you close your eyes and you pretend you're closing your eyes but you're not, and you could be getting off to them women, which is really, really, really
Yeah, that'd
bad.
be kind of sick.
And I'm not laughing at them.
But just
One
take,
eye open
just
when I'm
having a quick pick of them,
sleeping.
like,
One eye. Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Tone deaf music what I'm hearing.
Oh dear.
Tone deaf.
Yeah.
so with that as
Talk
well,
about that, that was a bit.
the overhead trains, Northern Railway.
The overhead
urged-
what?
Overhead trains.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? You had a couple verbal misdemeanors today, and I've left you alone.
I
Don't do
know.
it.
I know. I'm
Northern
shocked.
Rail. Can I finish?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh.
That guy finished in the tube, so
Ooh.
Hey.
Ew. Did he?
What? What?
Did he finish?
You assume so, yeah.
Ooh.
You know, he'd finish his job.
You think you should go?
He ain't got a job.
Or get fined?
but I think he should get fined and get a course to find out what's wrong with him.
Mate, man needs to be sectioned. What the hell?
So with that, on Northern Railway, they've-
What? Wait, why? Gabriel, why are you laughing?
Get a course to find out what's wrong with you.
what's wrong with that?
Of course, you know.
Of
What
course.
the hell?
Stop playing with your meat.
He just needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a fine, and then you go on a course to find out like
No,
why.
why course?
Because that's what they do.
Wait,
They put the people
mad.
on them.
with what? With a blackboard and everything. So
let me
this is
listen.
why you shouldn't masturbate.
Right. Let me simplify this, yeah? I had to do a driving course, yeah, for going 23 in a 20. I started to do a course and sit there for 3 hours to be told
They're getting
why
a
what
lot
I
of
did
people
was
to
wrong.
do those, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot.
It was either that or points. If man and what I did was barely illegal because
Yeah.
of changing road, and I was cruising. A man is casually dusting on the train,
Dustin.
and
You look dusty.
man's doing Michael Jackson beat it on public through his hoodie. Like, if that's not a reason to do you're going to pay the fine, which could be like a young 150, and then after that, you got to do the course or go sit with other people who've got like
Problems.
Of course,
I do think he needs to do some sort of course or something.
So with that,
I still think you two are foul for laughing because I said a course. What's wrong with a course, bruv?
Oh, just maybe a consultation.
consultation. To what?
To see the doctors.
Yeah.
Doctors to do
professional-
what?
I said professional help, not of course.
To do what? What are they gonna tell him? Stop playing with your meat.
Even if they chat to man anyway, I guarantee you they're gonna have to recommend man to a course or like a room for
You're gonna have to
other
recommend him to
deviants.
something. Yeah, of course.
Something.
But you know, you see loads of like sex workers do like public things to like promo their stuff. Like, oh, look at me, I'm on the train doing this. Like, yeah, there's loads of.
And there are cameras on the tube now.
Yeah.
This is what I thought.
They're meant to
You
be.
would think that. I remember at the time when I saw a human shit on the train, and that human had time to do that
Human what?
shit.
Excrement.
Stools. And yeah.
I don't get on these tubes. I thought I got the tube when they're busy, bro.
The thing is, it wasn't even tube, it was overhead. And as I
Can't
got
do
on the
night
carriage, I felt
Madness,
like,
innit?
why can I smell like someone's just farted? It stinks like shit. And as I've turned,
Oh,
it's,
did you put in your stories or something? Didn't you?
it's there. Yeah, no, I took it off because I realised, Kelly, what you doing?
In the words of the late great Claude, it's time to go.
Yeah. No, I had to
Get off the
change
tube,
carriages,
bro.
but
That's
then I thought
gross.
to myself, hold on a minute.
disgusting.
My stop is halfway from where the train was coming
Getting
from.
off train.
So why the fuck has no one said anything? And there's cameras.
Speaking of overheads,
No, the next train was about 45 minutes. I just got on the next carriage, bro.
Northern Railway
No.
urges passengers to stop watching porn on trains.
What?
What? Who does that?
I don't know. But you know, people got their headphones in and just casually just watching porn.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So dumb. This girl.
Your sister.
Yeah, that's your sister, boy.
No, but you chose to be friends with her. I can't do nothing
the
about
definition
it.
of
You could do-
friends.
you could still do something.
We're colleagues.
Yeah.
You're small one and small two.
This is our workplace.
It's like bananas in pajamas, bro. You got her for life.
Bananas in pajamas.
I said, oh yeah, no, you're.
What's the other one? Thing one, thing two.
Obviously, this must be a thing where it's now become common.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I can't picture me just sitting on a tube here, like 10:30, had a lot hard day at work, missus getting my nerves. I'm there watching.
Fuck me.
Searched up something. Oh my god.
Baby got back to 54 or something.
Did you just say what I think you just said? Katie, you're not human, bro.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it just reminds me of, you know, when people send you them fucking joke memes, you open your phone. Fuck me.
Oh, jeez.
I think, you know, you see where people are being a little bit more lucid, yeah, and as they say, promiscuous or sexually free. I think you're really seeing like the dynamic deviants like really coming out and just being like, "Hi, look at me. If you can do that, I'm just going to be able to do this," and you just have to accept it.
Yeah, like the video that's going around people in Houston. Getting buck wild with it.
Or Mockafest, yeah.
Mate, I could not believe, because I opened to it. I thought I was going to just see like
I saw it on
how
the-
people get wild on parties, but
How will they maintain that though? Like, will they be going around checking people's phones or what?
I don't understand.
I think it's more like
Or is it just like a case of if they see it?
I think it's more of a polite, could you lot have a little bit more behaviour, decorum and behaviour.
Yeah, but if someone's sitting there with their phone and they've got like their pods in, what's?
I'll be honest. You can't stop. You can't stop people getting the train and asking for money. There's not a chance that you're gonna stop a man from watching.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
There is a time and a place because like, why would you want to do it in public
Like, I would
anyway?
rather
But
not know. But
Respect,
what you do
Katie, respectfully,
in your personal space,
that's the time and the
your-
place. That's why they're doing it.
Maybe they had a really bad day at work.
But what you do in your spare time and your personal space is your business.
it's true. As long if no one can look, if no one see it, yeah, I get it. But it's
And then whose business is it to look over someone's shoulder, look at their phone anyway? Because you know some people do. Enough people look at my phone.
people would just get yourself. What's it called? What's the screen
Just
called?
sit next
That
to
mirror,
me.
that magic screen.
What's it called? I call it magic screen, but it's called
Yeah, my
the
people just sit next to
private
me.
screen.
I was watching something and someone was just like this, and I had to just look at her. I was
I
like,
beg your pardon. Yeah, private screen. That shit,
It could
man.
be worse.
I guess if someone, to be honest, if someone's
It could be worse though.
watching porn on the train,
it's there.
it's
for a
never going to
reason.
bother me because, like you said, it's not my business. So I'm not looking at anyone's phone.
No,
if
but
it's loud
That's
and
why I said it could be worse. If
Yeah.
it's loud and direct and you're there trying to mind your business.
Because look at people just sometimes just play their music out on their phone like they ain't got
yeah,
headphones.
that kind of shit I get. But if someone's, look, anyone be watching their phone, I don't know what people are watching. If they've got their headphones, in, it's not my business. But
One guy did it the other day when I come back from, it's either pod or somewhere late, and I was on the tube. The guy was playing it loud, bruv.
is that when you said
I
you
was
asked
reading.
him?
Huh?
When you asked him to turn it down? Or?
No, that's the time I almost got into a fight with some Somali man at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because he tried to take a picture of me, and I was like, what are you doing? I took his phone and deleted
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember that.
That got techie in it. He tried to get, because it was early morning and I wasn't even trying to, he tried to get verbally abusive. Some white guy said to him, shut the fuck up. He's like, oh, it's him. I said, I can't hear that, bro. I can hear you. Shut the fuck up. I'll punch you in your face. Like, whoa.
Stop
that,
it.
yes?
Stop it. Good.
Unhumbled quick. I said, yeah.
Good.
Talk to me nice. Talking to someone nice here. Apparently, they are telling people to stop giving oral sex because it has, in the UK, there has been a rise of throat cancer.
Damn it.
But the actual truth of this is the full part, if you, because there's more to it than just that at face value is, it's people who have had multiple sexual partners. I don't know what the full ins and outs of what people are doing with their sexual partners while having oral sex, but basically you need to chill out and just have oral sex with one person because the rise of throat cancer is
Naturally, I should hope so, though. No, I'm saying I should hope, like, obviously people can't help what they do, and that's, again, that's
you
your
can
business.
help it. You have freedom of choice.
But I should hope that you are not giving oral sex to every single. Do you know what I mean? I get it because it's a part of it.
You and I are the same age. You understand what our generation was like.
No, I know, I get it,
times
but
up by
it's
10,
like,
and the kids below us are probably worse.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, don't give oral sex to everyone. I get it, but I should hope that
People
you have
used to
some
be
kind
in
of
the
control
corner of
over it.
clubs doing it.
Look, clubs, people do it in parks.
Yeah, mate. People are doing it in festivals,
Yeah.
laid out.
Festivals. Yeah, they don't care now.
No, well, I don't know. You can't tell people what to do.
It's not my picnic that I don't care. Live your life.
It's at the end of the day, it's part sex, isn't it? Really.
It's your throat.
Deep it.
Is that for men and women or?
Yeah,
I think it's for
for men and women.
I think for women and women as well. I think
Do you remember when Michael Douglas said because he likes to have oral sex, that's the reason why he got throat cancer?
Yeah, but Michael Douglas was outside.
But he was with
Catherine Zeta-Jones, he
Yeah.
said it, but before that he was really outside.
yeah, he was actually.
Oh dear.
So obviously the point is, if you have like a lot of sexual partners, and you're
Then you should be worried.
actively active, then yeah, it can happen.
You're actually eating and swallowing.
If you're actively active, you didn't have to add in the.
No, okay.
Be careful.
Doesn't what you said to me. I'm a virgin.
Good for you.
Thank
Moving
you.
on.
You know, around you, what you was,
Moving on.
Go on.
you was talking about, when you talking to you talking about seasoning.
Oh God!
I think wait.
But when eating Yam's groceries, does he like seasoning?
Was that? I can't remember. Was it that I was here, or
like it-
was it one I listened to? Because I'm trying to
Does he
remember.
like his groceries washed or does he?
No, you wasn't here.
I listened to it. That's it. Then I was crying.
Oh, I was listening to that the other day.
Nah, stop it. O just gets himself into so much. He just gets himself
No,
into.
do you know why? 'Cause
Him and
These
his
predicaments.
innuendos, he's funny.
Captain
You
Zesty,
think
bro.
he's the worst one?
No, he's still the worst.
Who?
You're catching
no,
up.
No, he's not.
Me?
No, he's not. 'Cause
No,
you're-
O's different though. O's different with it.
No, you're basing verbals with application.
That's true.
Mark's a wind up with
Yeah.
verbals.
Yeah.
Always based on application.
I was
Like,
actually
stop
very
grinning like
serious
the
about
Cheshire
it.
Cat, bruv. They're saying fucking Alice in Wonderland. You look like a pervert, bruv.
Look at him.
Or pervert Pete. Yeah.
You are. You
Pervy
You are.
Pete.
Yeah.
I'm a what?
Nothing.
Oh.
I don't like how aggressive that sounded. You gotta be careful, bruv.
Yeah,
You
innit?
drive through the mud.
I'm a bit scared still.
Them lipstick alley dons will be onto you, bruv. You gotta be careful. Talk to women like that.
Right, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kay, quick question. Actually, because we're talking about like respect and whatnot. What was this topic you had about women?
Oh,
Geez, you want to sniff up everything?
Oh, it's that time again where Katie's got that nasal flipping thing that she walks around with.
no, I took a deep breath. I don't even have it with me today. Oh my God. So, I don't know, it's maybe last week or the week before, a girl in Acton was on... No, she went on the train or the bus.
the
She
bus
was
stop.
at the bus stop.
Yeah.
This could have been like, I don't know if it was really late at night, she was getting the night bus, or it was early in the morning, but it was dark.
Gabriel, are you laughing?
Ow.
The camera. You just look scared to touch it. You're just like...
Oh dear.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, it was just late at night, and he basically approached her, and what I got from it was that he was very aggressive, didn't like the way how she kind of, and it weren't a factor. You know, we were talking the other day about saying about how girls will, if they think you're not great looking or not their type, they'll just shut you down randomly. I don't think it was that kind of situation. He approached, he wanted to talk to her, she spoke back to him and wasn't interested. And his take from it was, oh, you're on Marley turf, you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
And saying like he like, if you was man them, I would something or other, I'll chop something like I feel like he said I'll chop your head off, or just
She was respectful. She handled it very well.
yeah, but just aggressive. Like he come off aggressive, and she was basically kind of just like, respectfully, I understand. You asked me a question, I answered it. I don't want to speak to you right now. But obviously, she's now having to back herself, and I can imagine she was scared, but she
Yeah.
handled it well.
Very well.
But my take from it is that I just feel like how certain men approach women, whether they are doing it to be intimidating or not, I don't think that some men really care about how they approach or treat women. And obviously my question was to you lot, knowing that you lot are all respectful young gentlemen.
I'm somewhat respectful.
Oh.
I'm as respectful to
Oh.
people.
No,
I'm as
but you know what I
respectful
mean?
to people
In that
as I'm
sense,
respectful
if you
to
wanted to talk to a woman...
I don't talk to women in public, bro.
Okay.
I've seen how it works now, especially in the gym when people do stupid stuff. I don't talk to no one. People don't want to be approached. People want to embarrass you. It's a waste of time.
No, but girls can embarrass you, and I do get that, but I just don't think that for the way she was
And I'm
behaving,
trying
she
to-
weren't
and I'm
behaving a
trying to
certain
escape
type
the
of
sassy-
way.
I'm trying to escape the sassy allegations, so sometimes people keep your mouth shut.
But obviously, me knowing you guys and knowing you're a respectful man, regardless of what you try to say, I just don't feel like there's a way to approach a woman if you're actually interested in a woman, and there's the difference between approaching a woman to talk to her and just literally troubling, borderline harassing a woman.
Yeah.
And I think it's disgusting. And I wanted to discuss that because I know that we've all seen the video and asked everybody's take on it. And then I think one of my friends had sent us a message to say, what do you think is deemed appropriate in terms of approaching women? Do you think it's appropriate to approach women at such hours because it may come across differently? Do you think it's the time of day? Do you think it's like the overall approach? So that's mainly aimed at all you three lovely lads.
3? Oh,
What?
Go first.
My woman?
no, you go first.
I don't think it's that cut and dry. And what I mean by that is, what you said I understand, but you're also, the generalization of it is you have to understand that women are not homogenous and not all women think like that. So, for example, even if a man's disrespectful, if the woman finds him attractive, the way he talks to her makes no difference. That's my opinion on it at the end of the day. So they'll say, if you find a guy attractive, for example, if he says something cheeky, he just says hi, it's fine. If you don't find him attractive, it's an ick. So it's based on what his aesthetic is and if he's your type, whether you welcome it. Obviously, there is that level of security thing where women, obviously, after hours and a little bit jumpy, whatever. It's just so much that the man can't really be the approacher, the aggressor in modern times because of how people naturally are. The lady in the video wasn't rude. She just wanted to go home. And she handled the situation very well. But that's an isolated incident of him bugging out and her just being like, bro, I'm not even trying to be rude, I just want to go home. Right, yeah, and she handled that very well. At the end of the day, she handled it very well. Objectively, if you're out and the energy was right and they're both talking, that's completely different. Some people like an aggressive type, some people like a mellow type. It depends, on the type of person you're talking to. He was out of pocket in that video. She handled that well. But I think it's one of the ones where it can't be done in a group think tank way of, this is why it's dangerous for women after hours, and no, because you're talking about like a small group, of probably like under 5% of men in London, for example, that act like that after hours. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's down to, there's different ways that you can view it. There's different ways, as in, if we're talking about the video, yeah, she handled it like really well. She wasn't aggressive. She wasn't like mean to him or nothing like that. But not every man acts like that. But then, in these times, some men are scared to go up to women and chat to them.
Scared's not the word though.
Not scared. Some men can't even face rejection anymore now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not rejection. If someone says no to you, like, sorry, no thank you, what boyfriend, okay, cool, have a nice evening.
Yeah, some men can't even handle that.
But then, that's what I'm trying to say, but the rejection element is not so much of, no, sorry, I got babe, not interested, no problem. It's like, what made you think you could talk to me?
Yeah, it's the extra spice.
Yeah. Like, I like my food seasoned, bro. I didn't ask for the overkill of it. Like, you need to chill out.
Too much salt.
And that's the problem of it, because sometimes you do get girls that are absolute bitches out there to guys that, regardless if you're not attracted to him, he's not your type, like, respectfully,
Kick rocks.
yeah, like, in a nice way. Because now, if, like Reese was saying, if a guy that's totally your type, or you fancy, or looks nice, and you're like, and he's talking to you like, bitch, I want to chat to you, you're going to be like, you could probably laugh it off. You'll be, not me, but 9 times out of 10, you'll be surprised with the women that
I love how Kelly prefixed that.
Yeah, I have to, because I've seen it, but, well, that can never be me.
Leonie was just like,
No, man.
Gabby,
But some girls have it.
What the?
Talking to women with respect,
You tap on the shoulder, hey babes.
Hey, yo.
My name is Charlie.
No, I think it's worse. I think it's worse because of social media.
I agree.
Yeah.
What you were saying about the humiliation part, that's one thing, but being humiliated and it's on social media is another thing.
You're looking for an audience.
Yeah. So I think it's worse.
That's a big thing
I saw that
nowadays.
video though. I don't know. I think the guy was on drugs. I don't think that's.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was
what
on
saying
something.
wasn't making sense.
He was on cool beans, bro.
He was just repeating himself as well, like, and she was just, you could tell there was some kind of issue with him.
Kuba. The return of Kuba. His head was gone.
Mate.
Gone, bro.
He was muttering as well when he was talking.
But it's a bit weird to approach for me, it's a bit weird to approach a woman at them time.
But
that's
them
what-
time of
but
day.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but 1
like-
and something in the morning.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't
like,
know.
What
Like,
do
for
you
me-
think about them hours, like,
you're not outside them times no more. And Gabriel,
Some men just don't think like that.
what's funny about cool?
But that was my question. Like, as you guys are obviously different type of men.
Like Gabriel said, he might have been out of his man. He might have not been there. He might have
He
had
was off his
something.
rocker.
He didn't sound like it was.
No.
It was just a drunk, crazy person. Like, I've been approached at 1 a.m. by weird people like that as well.
Yeah.
I don't think you put it down to men. Like, I don't know guys that go out there. I hope I don't anyway. Like, I hope I don't know guys.
I got approached every day by some woman at the like when I was on
I
my way
was going
back.
to say, women can do it too.
Football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so itchy.
Well, I
Women
moved
do it
yet.
too.
Go on, sorry, Leonie.
No, go on. As you were saying, I'm just adding to what you were saying. You said by a woman, so I said, yeah, women do it too.
Yeah, the amount of times
Would
I've been
approach a
pinched
man.
and groped.
It ain't all men.
I was coming back the other day from football, innit? And then I was like, boom, sit at the bus stop, like that, sitting down, like just chilling. And then one lady's gone to sit down with, like, there was space, but I'm in an awkward position, so I've shuffled down. She can sit down, she said, thank you. Other drunk lady came, wanted to sit down, so I've shuffled down a little bit more. And then the way she sat next to me was like she like proper lean on me.
Did you have your legs out?
No, I don't sit like that. But I don't sit like that. No, my legs are like that. I always sit
No, I'm
like
saying, did you have your legs out, shorts on?
that. No, but at what, 10, 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah. What did you have on?
So she's blaming it on your outfit. This is what I'm hearing now.
You was asking for it.
No, I
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
taking the
You had your
piss.
football shorts on.
I
It
had a
was
green
like,
jacket on. I had a green jacket on. I know what he had. So then, obviously I'm like that, but she's leaning on me like that, and I'm like,
do you mind?
cool.
Do you mind?
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Didn't really take it as anything. I'm like, no problem. Had headphones in one ear, boom. Wait for the bus, no problem. And then obviously she's on the phone, and she's like, so sorry. Yeah. So you're right. So you're right. I was like, I'm fine, thank you. You're right. So, yeah, cool.
Oh,
And
no.
then
Sis, I'm
she was
tired.
like, where are you going? And I was like, Alice, what about you? Like, Toes Hill. I was like, oh, you going the wrong way. Like, yeah. Like, well, you got the train. There's no trains running, so I'm just gonna. I'm coming from my mum's. Gotta go see my friend. And I was
Oh,
thinking,
you're doing
bro,
way
like,
too much.
People
I would stop
I'm
chatting
trying
to
to be
her.
as polite as possible.
Chatting for chatting's sake.
This is funny.
Go on.
You're making us sound like the business woman.
Ah!
What kind of business?
Come on, babe. Toes Hill.
So then, obviously now,
Curry
obviously,
goat
like,
and rice.
short lady, glasses. But like, it's just the way she's leaning on me, innit? So I'm like, okay, cool. And then I was like, she's like, I'm just gonna call an Uber. I was like, yeah, that might be the best thing, yeah. Gone quiet again, cool. Get my headphones in, yeah. But she's still like, oh, I come too close to you, innit? I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
See the voice.
So then,
Oh, come on, Reese.
So then she proper like, she shifted and then leaned back on me again. So I was like, alright, cool, like, just leave it alone and like, it's fine. And obviously buses come, I was like,
Peace.
get home safe.
You too. Thanks, babe.
Just headphone back in. I was just like, you kidding? Fuck off. I was just like, you know what?
Oh,
It's
God.
cool.
No,
I
but
can-
what you did as well, that was respectful. That was also you were being respectful because obviously you know what state she's in. You
Yeah,
did take
like-
advantage of that. And also you were like, you saw that she got off safe,
Yeah,
you
like-
know?
Okay,
so you
mommy.
were just like, looking after
But for me, it's
her,
also one of the ones where it's
sort of
like, I think for me, like, naturally, I'm paranoid with any encounter like that. So it's like,
thing. Yeah.
together, be careful. Like, when she asked me where I'm going, I'm thinking, babes, I'm not trying to tell you where I live. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
I gave you, I gave you like you know, you just drop the pin in anywhere in that vicinity. I'm like, whoop.
Can I get Uber?
In those circumstances, do you just think like, what's the worst that can happen? And you think, and you just...
Oh no! Well, the minute she started speaking to me, the worst case scenarios had already flagged up like 6
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah,
So I was just like, okay, cool.
yeah.
Just
You
Give
just
me.
mentally prepare yourself.
Is that your boss?
I'm a bottle you, bruv. I'm a bottle you.
You're like, what if she asks
come
where I
on,
live?
Reece.
What if she tries to follow me home? What do I do?
I don't think it would have been that because I think if I started jogging, you would catch me anyway, bruv. She would have been doing
Darted around the corner.
Jamiroquai fucking Godzilla movements deeper underground, bruv. Just she would have dropped by the time I started steppy.
The girl that posted the
Well, I
video,
just drink at that moment in time.
you know?
I don't think.
No, I've
No,
not
she
seen
didn't say
anything.
anything. I think for her, she was. I think she was more sharing it, just be like
Yeah.
when you're in areas after hours, just
Yeah, yeah.
be
Be careful.
careful, be safe. and the rest of that stuff. And I think especially like with a lot of the stuff going on in London, where we had a conversation the other day about London's safer now. It's still more violent, but it's safer now. Ironically, a lady was stabbed in Brixton yesterday. Right, yeah, on between Stockwell and Brixton, like Stockwell Road. Right, and it's one of the ones where you're just like, obviously we don't know the story. We just know you said there's more to the story in it.
Yeah, I think she was talking to her grandma
On the phone.
or like she just dropped off something to her grandma for a present, and all she remember hearing is just a loud scream. Like just.
Wait.
No.
Did I say something funny?
No, I wouldn't know. Why did you laugh? No. Gabriel, you called the wrong thing.
Well, we're talking about someone dying and you
No,
just
it's not funny.
busting up.
No, it's not. That is absolutely not funny.
I am rattled because I don't know what's going on.
It was
Nor
the
do I.
wrong thing. So I'm listening to the story, and I've heard this one's stomach rumble, and I went, she went.
It wasn't even my stomach. You know, after you drink water and you have like a little gurgle in your throat. And
So
it
we
went like
looked
that.
at each other, but then she smiled and I smiled and I looked, but it was literally like trying to not laugh in church
it
kind of
was nothing
moment.
to do with this, obviously.
Bible.
Sorry.
But Gabriel quit, he was like, nah, because it kind of looked like we was laughing at that. If you listen back, you might be able to hear.
And they say South London man are demons. You see what they're doing?
He was looking
sorry.
like, use around.
Gabriel was like,
Boy.
no. He went, what? No. I was like, no, it wasn't that.
Nasty, you know,
You lot are closer to the step than me. Anyway, so what I can what I can get is that a man approached her from behind and stabbed her.
Is this the girl that was, you said the girl was walking home from grandma's?
From a family party.
Is there like any back
He didn't know her. I don't know if they've even found him. I don't know. I have no idea yet.
Stockwell Road. So like,
But
Wait, no, he's been arrested and been
How
get.
old is he,
The police has been. He's 33. She was 31.
wow.
31, 33.
How upset you got as a 30+-year-old, bro? Like, if that was a
fine.
young boy thing, I'd understand. Like, bro, how what?
Yeah, because I'm thinking young boy thing. She's probably not involved in something, but related to someone who's involved in.
She's
how
like,
things are nowadays.
either
and
that-
but
or he is absolutely off his rocker, fresh out in that house. Because things like that doesn't make sense unless there's some kind of backstory or there's more to it that we don't know about in terms of she might be involved in something she's unaware of, like in the middle of
Unless it
something
was
like
a
you were
planned
saying.
thing. Like someone was coming after her or something like that.
Well, it sounds like it was planned because a
Something
random man
happened.
could stab a random girl on the road. It doesn't make sense.
And especially the age. So kind of like
For
just
me,
a
it's
thing
more
like
for me,
it's
the
been
age thing.
arranged.
For me, it's the age thing.
Yeah.
Because the randomness, random things happen every day in London. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. So the randomness isn't the part that's shocking. It's more, one, it's a woman.
Yeah.
It's rare you hear women get stabbed now. It's rare. Especially by a man. And 9 times out of 10, well, not even 9 times out of 10, the way they usually do it is like, you know the person, jilted lover or something like that.
Yeah.
So then, and then the age thing is the bit that's rattling me because I'm like, hold on a second. They're grown adults.
The age thing is what's making me think it was like set up.
Yeah,
It's not
maybe
random.
she's caught in something that
I
maybe
don't think
she's
it's
unaware
random.
of.
I think
or-
there'll definitely be more information
That's what
later on.
reminds me of, you know the Black Lives Matter activist, like the female, Sasha
English or American?
English.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
got shot or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like no facts came out on what happened, but it's like someone's not just gonna shoot.
People are vexed that
Bullets are expensive, especially in this country. Like no one's just gonna go.
people are vexed they took their money and they don't know where the hell the money went.
Basically.
I think that's more the US one than the UK one.
I think it's both.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I know the
UK
BLM.
did do a lot.
I know the BLM badge here. The trademark of it is owned by Troy Deeney, and you don't know that. You see the Premier League BLM badge?
Oh my Tradini.
He.
Take the piss.
I'm being serious. Why are you laughing?
Why Tradini?
Do you want to explain? You it's all right. So the copyright for BLM that was on football kits,
Yeah.
he copyrighted it, yeah? So when the Premier League were putting it on kits, it's from his copyright. So then all the money, he was getting the money and he was putting it, he was saying that, when we're just putting things to GoFundMe, we don't know where the money's going. He said, with me, obviously I'm putting the money together from what the Premier League are giving for those BLM stuff, and it's going towards like youth projects and the rest of that stuff.
I like what he's doing.
Yeah, so at least
can't
he
lie.
was overtly honest about it. I think the problem is when we do look at BLM stuff, the way it comes across is that people without money are raising money and then using the money for something else.
Yeah.
And then there's so many different agendas attached to it as well. So
Yeah.
there's the LGBTQ stuff attached to it as
Yes.
well. Well, I think all the founder members are
American ones.
American ones. Yeah, I think they're all part of the LGBTQ community as well. And it's like, and then even when you go on the website and you read what they're about,
The
they
manifesto,
mention
yeah.
that, they mention that, and it's like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but these are two separate things now that you'll.
I think the original, as I said, the message isn't the issue of that. It's more based on what the manifesto is, and I don't feel like, I think the people who created that weren't honest in intention in what they did. So people sent money as a way to be like, okay, boom, boom, this is what we're doing. But because what they did it in a way where they didn't share all the information honestly. So I think when people found out, they felt a bit like, oh no, I care about black people, but all the other stuff, I don't care about. Even though it's part of the same diaspora, I can't remember what the correct term is. It's usually of the subject. I think where it was one of them things where, babes, why are you arching your toes? It's not a Miguel video. Right, yeah. Because
It's arching back a point. You're
it's arch and point.
arching points.
Yeah.
That's
But
the lyric.
where
Oh,
we
God.
aren't aware, anyone who just feel like I care about black people, they give money, they're like, no, I don't care about all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the extras. And the lyric comes with it, but people are thinking of it just black. But when you add
false
the
advertisement.
narrative, and not false advertisement, because you weren't clear with your message, people got to feel away afterwards. But it's scary. It's scary in a sense, but
Speaking about money, what's this weekend gonna be again?
Coronation.
Yeah, 250 million
On.
on celebrating.
Oh, you put a lottery now, you can make that money back. Euro million. Make that money back right now.
Cha-ching.
That's so.
Yeah, you gotta love this
So
country.
that's the nation celebrating, right?
but
Not
that's-
nothing. Not the royal family.
Well, you paid it over family anyway, so.
Yeah,
So this is nationwide. Everyone celebrating. It's 250 billion.
I ain't celebrating.
No, but everyone doing all their
Celebrating the day
parties
off,
and
but
It's not even the
street
party.
No, it's not.
parties
It's
and
not the
stuff.
parties.
Is it the coronation itself?
Yeah,
The price of the coronation.
the taxes.
The price of
that we're paying.
the price of the money that goes for the. So you're talking about police security. You're talking about
All adds up to
performing,
250.
performances, closing off roads, everything across the board comes up to 250 M's apparently.
Million or billion?
Million.
M's.
Right.
The debt in this country is already ridiculous anyway.
you can go dead soon anyway. So
Well, Yeah.
that's really.
Million.
Well, didn't they find
Anyway.
shot? I think someone threw some shotgun pellets
Over Buckingham.
Yeah.
That's
What day is it?
and they got
Monday?
arrested. I don't know.
Monday, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care.
No, because I'm gonna make sure I'm just in my yard.
All them
'Cause
dons
I don't want to
that-
be out.
Like, it's like when people say, I'm going to travel into London to go and, what? Why?
People, yeah.
People get gas for it. For no
Well, I think,
reason.
I think as well, I think the reason why people like us don't have the affinity of the monarch, yeah, I think part of it is due to colonialism, and I think some of it is also based on, like, I think some people, like, I think some Caribbean people have it, yeah, but I think our generation or some people within our generation don't have that thing of belonging, of, like, being in the UK, it's like, okay, where are you? I'm Jamaican. Oh, but you're English. No, I'm Jamaican, or I'm Kittian, or I'm Nigerian, or I'm Ghanaian, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like, we're being told, even like, for example, you're not African American, you're not an American, you're an African American, so you're a sub tier. Here, you're not English, you're British, you're a sub tier. So if you don't feel like you're part of, and even being British is a bit mad, because, like, the whole the empire and the rest of that stuff is a story for another day, but I think if you don't feel like you're part of that, it's like, why do I back the monarch? I don't care. Like, it's the same. same thing, different face. So, do you know what I mean?
Anything happened, they'd get ready to put us back on a boat and ship us.
They have been doing that.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's-
I could do with a holiday.
Oh, Mark.
I got beef by police trying to send me on a government holiday.
If you was obviously, and you want to go on holiday, where would you want to go? Just to go away, tranquil, shut off the lot.
I don't know right now, but I'm looking because it's going to be a solo trip, innit? So I don't know. Part of me just like something simple and easy, and it'd be only for like 3 days.
I've got some great recommendations for you.
All right, forward them to me.
I will.
Just go Algarve, man. Done. Plus, if you wanted to drive to America, the ban is over.
I ain't going to America. Hell no. Not no long trip. I ain't going on a long trip.
Little Euro sun,
Little Euro
3 days,
thing.
4
Morocco?
days.
So they can call you Africa.
They'll treat you like a king.
Obama. So they tell you.
Come back
No,
looking like a
if I go
different
Morocco, I
person,
want to
bro.
go more than 3 days. I may just do like a quick Europe thing.
Marrakesh is nice, bro.
Mate,
It
I
is.
think Morocco.
Yeah,
I think
but-
Marrakesh is nice, but it's
I just
3
don't want to
days
be
is
there.
too short because I
Yeah.
even thought a week was too short. But
I went for 4 days.
Yeah, but I'm going by myself.
There you go. That's 4 days enough to take a picture and walk around.
No.
And go to the YSL Gardens.
oh,
and
you would love it actually. The Zara there is massive.
Where you going to Madrid?
Mark's face.
No. Barcelona.
I may go
Oh yeah, I
Amsterdam.
forgot that's there.
I was
The
just
YSL
Barca or
Gardens.
Amsterdam, but I'll give you a. Oh, I'll talk after. Oh, fine.
But yeah.
Tourist guide.
Actually, yeah, let me ask you a question quickly, because you're a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like do you think technology is a pro or a con for children in this current day and age?
I think it can be both.
Explain both sides from your point of view, please.
Okay, so my son, he likes watching a lot of YouTube videos on building Lego
Okay.
and stuff like that. So he will watch people, crazy videos on YouTube, people building all this
Is it
stuff.
YouTube Kids?
No, main
Okay,
YouTube. So he'll watch all those videos and then he'll get ideas to build his own Lego and he'll do his own thing and then he'll be like, "Oh, Mum, come! I've done this, I've done that." When he was younger, he used to have like his own little iPad and whatever that I used to give him time on, and he learned like his phonics, like he learned how to spell. So from a very, very young age, he was learning to spell like these long words and stuff. And yeah, it kind of, I don't know if it helped academically. I don't know if he just had that, but to me, like, it helped. It was like a little tutor, as you would say,
He's a very
or whatever.
bright
But
kid.
so I think other stuff that he watches as well on YouTube, like there's all the loud, crazy stuff and that. I don't know. It's just, it can take him away, and I will just be shouting like, turn it off, because it really winds me up. Especially if it's put on the TV, especially in the family room. So it just winds me up, and I start shouting. So if he's got it on like his iPad and that in his room, I will go in his room, like me and his dad will like check on him and whatever, and just like to make sure what he's watching and that. But obviously if we see something inappropriate, we're like, turn that off, or you shouldn't be watching this. He knows what to watch and what not to watch.
How old is he?
He's 8.
Okay.
Oh, good age. Good age.
Yeah, some things he can watch and he will come and ask questions. And then he'd be like, are you watching something about, I don't know, ninjas? And then they were just like killing and whatever. And he was like, why is that? Like, he wanted to know why ninjas kill. He's like, I thought they just fight. And I was just like,
For honor.
it's opened another can of worms that you have to explain.
For the master.
For honor.
So I was just like, it's
Do you think sometimes
hard work.
there is so much exposed to them to the point where they could come up with so many different questions for you?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
for
definitely.
parents to ask, and you may sometimes be thinking, what?
Yeah,
Where'd you find that?
Why are you
Some
asking me
things he's
this?
asked me, and I'm like, where have you got that from? He's like, YouTube, and I'm just like, okay.
Give me an
you can't
example of
watch that
something else
anymore.
he asked you.
Yeah.
Give me an example of something else he asked you where you're just like, fuck.
He was just asking me, right, okay, so he asked me about gay people, and he was like, why do men kiss other men? Why do women kiss other women? And I was just like,
Oh boy.
just been trying to avoid it because, you know, he hasn't really grown up like around people like that. I know
Eclectic
people have
people.
different families like that. So he hasn't really grown up knowing anyone like that. And, you know, when he asked me that question, I was like, I don't know if I want to explain it now because it's...
He's so innocent-minded
Yeah,
right now.
so I just want to keep that innocence for as long as possible. Like, they wanted to introduce in the school where he is like he's learning. They said he's in year 3 now, so they said year 3 we're going to do this. I think from year 2 they wanted to introduce talking about transgender, gay, and lesbian and stuff like that, and a lot of the parents were not on it, so they haven't introduced it.
I think I
I think that's
understand.
down to when you.
I think
parents
it's
decide.
when,
Yeah,
it's when
a
you
lot
feel
of down to
comfortable.
the parents when you feel comfortable to explain. And
One of my cousins has learning difficulties, and I gave him a hug, kissed him on his head. The response he gave me was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life leave a child's mouth. Man, not for kiss, man. I said, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
I looked at my aunt and he said, I have no idea where that came from. And I was like, his dad didn't. He said, yeah, probably. I was fucking hell.
God.
I was like, they kissed my cousin in the head. Like, I'm thinking, wow, bro.
He's saying, man, nothing kiss, man.
And he said it with like a more proper Jamaican accent ever, but with the British twang. I said, yeah,
No.
safe.
man, not for kiss, man.
Yeah, I think we've said this before. I do think that that's down to
died, I said,
when
wow.
the parents want to introduce it to their child and how they want to. And questions like that, I guess, depending on the child's age, yeah, you want to keep them as innocent as possible, but you want to give them a simple answer that's not opening their mind out to all of this stuff they don't need to know. But it also, it's like, you're not going to lie to them and be like, I don't know. Oh, only adults need to know about that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because then kids are gonna.
That was my growing up.
No, it's true. No, but it's different. I think it's different for the kids now. Because when you say that to kids sometimes when they feel like they're being dismissed, they'll find it elsewhere.
Yeah, little Google.
But you
Whereas
remember,
if you can give them a straight, simple, not, I guess,
But
defined
don't
answer.
forget, kids will talk to their friends.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You don't want to give them a defined answer, so you can say to them,
you could give them the parental church.
I think
Year
so,
5,
yeah.
year 6,
Yeah.
and then in year 7 it's the woman with the
The funny thing is,
dildo
though,
and the
but
rubber.
even with that would have been confusing for us. But our mum and dad had told us, the basics of what,
No, mum did to me on a blood clot basis.
not the basics like that, but pretty much what sex ed is.
Well, we
Like,
like
we
to
had to-
read,
we
so
had
my
the
mum
human
bought
body
us a
book.
book.
No. I like to read too, but
We had a human body book, and we
my
kind of
mum
knew.
weren't trying to teach me about clotting for no age, bro.
Yeah.
I knew about that stuff.
I think it's different from girls
While
to boys.
I
though.
was living at my mum's house, she didn't think
Be fair.
she thought I was a virgin.
I
No,
think
but
it's
it's
different
different.
How long were you
for
there for?
boys and
And
girls.
obviously,
21.
girls at a young age, girls can start their periods from a young age, and you
Yeah, like
kind
11,
of
12.
Yeah, so I guess we had to know about that from a certain age anyway. And then we also had to know, not had to, but we knew certain things. But again, my mum and dad told us a very simple form. And, you know, it made us a little bit more clued up when we actually learned it in school. So then when it did come to actually learning it, we put 2 and 2 together and we had a bit more of understanding.
I think
What
with
year do they teach that in school?
It's like-
secondary school.
it's literally year 5 and 6.
Secondary school.
Twice.
Yeah.
It's,
And then year
I
7.
think kids already know.
But this is what I'm saying, kids already know. You
But
see,
I
hear
was-
Nowadays, they know.
But it depends. Like, for example, when my body went through the change, there was no man in my house in it, so I had to talk to my mum about it. And then my youngest brother, when he was going through the change and whatnot, his mum did something, and I was like, next time don't do that. Like, just come and talk to me about it. I think I think, see when you're getting, I think as a kid as well, yeah, when you're like, whether you're a preteen or a teenager and your body starts going through change, you're getting taller voice breaks, like hair, EC and the rest. If your mum reacts a certain way, especially as a boy, you're going to get nervous and then you're going to feel uncomfortable in your body. And I said, next time, just call me. So it's like, I think even my younger sister, when it was like her first time where like, time in a month, whatever, are you alright? Because you don't need to be a panic thing. It's part of like change. I think if your parent acts in a way, it's like, oh yeah, when this happened, but you're gonna make the guy shy and embarrassed of his body. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You got kind of.
I think that reminds you of like when I had my wet dream,
Mad.
and I had to change. The way I had to change the sheets and shit like that in the middle of the night, just creaking out.
Oh, man.
Mum was moving like the Grinch that stole Christmas, bro.
Yeah, I was just.
What age did you went to? I never had one in my life.
Like 13.
Yeah.
13, 14.
I've never had it in my life, but I still got problems.
I think I got problems. It's hilarious. I think I had one, and then after that,
I didn't know you could have more than one though.
no, I had one in my life. I've had one in my life.
I
and then
think
after that, I was like,
you can have
I've heard you can have more than
a
one.
series
what, in life
until
or back to back.
I don't know about back to back.
I don't know. I think there's a period of
That's a
time
hell of a
when
wet
when
dream,
guys
boy.
either have one or you can have a few. Like I don't know if it's nights in a row or every other night.
No.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, okay. Cool.
Because the one is meant to let you know that
That's
you're lock and loaded.
now it's time.
Mum really played a Leo in the back of my head as you said that. I said, let me know.
Oh God. Stop it.
Let me know.
That's mad.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Well, I'll finish it.
Hey, yo.
No, one time I think it was a New Year's service on the way to church. And I
Service.
yeah, like. On the radio. So it was Durex, like a
Durex condom,
advert,
yeah.
And it comes in different flavors. This, that, da 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 da. So I'm like, to my mum, how come people like? Why is there flavored condom? She's looked at me and just said, "Shut up."
Straight.
That just equals.
As I said,
I don't want to talk about it.
That is such a mum answer, you know.
Listen to this.
Shut up.
Sex in my house.
What else do you
was-
want us to say?
Sex in my house was never discussed. It was just
Likewise.
Never
Even when there was
discussed.
like a kissing scene or a love scene in a film,
It was never discussed.
I had to like.
But for me,
I
it was
ain't
never
seen it.
discussed because it was never needed to be a conversation. I think my
Shut
dad,
up, you know.
obviously I've been around my dad, so I knew what my dad was about, yeah. But it was never a thing of, it was never discussed in any capacity. My dad trying to talk to me, my uncle and aunt tried to talk to me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not, like, because I was like, safe, like, go away, yeah, kind of thing. Because these times you've had the conversation with your friends and whatever, and and the rest. Some people have had sex, people found out, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. With my dad, even when it happened, right, yeah, my dad tried to come and talk to me about it, but I didn't say nothing. My older sister knew, because it was someone that was one of her friends.
Yeah.
So for me, it was one of the ones where I'm just like, he talked about it.
Demon.
I was just like, shut your face, bro. I was just like, why are you laughing? I was just like, I looked him dead in the eyes, like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I had no idea what you're talking about. Kept it mad, blasé, cool, in school. If I'd done it and people were talking about it to me, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because for me, it was one of the ones where I was like, I didn't want people in my business and I didn't want to discuss it. So like even on pod sometimes, it looks like I'm repressed talking about sex. I will talk about sex to the person I'm talking to. I just don't like talking about sex in public forums. I don't see the point of it. Like everyone has sex, everyone moves to girls, everyone drinks water. Well, I hope most people drink water, but do you know what I'm like trying to say? It's like normality.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing like that?
Everyone drinks water.
Well, you
They
hope,
do.
they hope they do.
Hopefully.
No, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to add anything before we have to wrap?
By the time this comes out, O has turned a year older.
Yep.
So I want to wish him a happy birthday
Happy birthday.
because he's got a grumpy old man inside him. So
That's absolutely gross.
He has. Yeah, he does.
The spirit of Megamind.
He really does have a grumpy old man
Centurion.
inside.
what's that
him.
character that Jamie Foxx played in Spider-Man?
Electra.
Electro.
Before he's Electro.
I can't unsee it. Oh my
Before he's electro.
I cannot unsee it.
Oh,
Oh
you're
my
violent.
gosh.
I can't unsee it. Wow.
Well, as you said that as well.
Wow.
Force impressed to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went. Yeah, I feel like really quickly before we finish, I feel like a lot of that subject was kind of like brushed to the side, like it wasn't a big deal.
What?
With Jamie Foxx, there's a
I don't
lot
know.
of people.
It's still
that are-
ongoing.
It's not. I don't think. It's not busted aside.
a
Jamie
lot of
Foxx-
people were unaware of it.
No, but it's not that. It's not busted aside. His family are very private. Yeah. So it's one of the ones where it's like limited
what they
information was
want to.
put out, so they're showing what they want to. Like Jamie Foxx himself is the active one. You see his one of his daughters who's outside, and his youngest daughter you don't really see.
Yeah.
Like, so it's one of the ones.
He's got
where,
about 9 kids.
He's got 2.
The thing is, I don't even
No, he's
mean
got
the
more than that.
update on
He's
what's
got two
happened. I
daughters.
meant the news on.
Check, he's got 2 daughters.
I meant the news on it overall, not
No, but
even like the update.
People on
Yeah,
his but that's based on the family. Of
Remember,
Okay.
because they're celeb doesn't mean that we have access to their life.
It's not like the Kardashians where they
Do you
just
know what?
they just free up information for
It's
fun.
true.
They
it's
are
true.
allowed to keep it private. They do. They
But the
keep
fact
it
that I'm saying, the
private.
fact that it got out,
Yeah.
I just feel
But he
like,
collapsed on set. That's the reason why.
Yeah,
And everything else has been different.
that's sad.
Leonie, you want to say anything? Before we go?
Okay, too, yeah.
Don't
I thought he had more.
He's got 2 daughters, bro.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's got bare kids, bro.
Yeah, we know this. He's got a football team.
Yep.
Bare beige Betties, bro.
By the time this comes out, there would have been a few birthdays. So
You can wish Philip a happy birthday on this one.
my
You can wish Philip a happy
Happy
birthday on this
birthday, Phil.
oh, I was good. Oh yeah, it was her birthday today. But I'll say my best friend Jason, his birthday's tomorrow. Obviously, my boyfriend's birthday was last week, so a lot of
We just
May
said Philip,
babies.
Ain't Mark, ain't your birthday.
Not yet.
Oh, it's coming. I'm waiting for that one.
24th.
And
I'm waiting for that one.
Why?
Thanks for having me again, guys.
thank you for
Thanks for
being
coming.
It's your
Appreciate
birthday.
it.
Appreciate
You can find us DSP on all your favorite DSPs, my personal favorite YouTube. You can find Mark, O's, K's, mine, Gabriel, and Leonie's information in the description below. You can find our website, our TikTok, Mark's photography website, and O's book website in the description below. I've been Raw Talk Reese. To my left has been,
Leonie.
next to her has been,
TikTok's been under construction because it's been down. Cadia.
and across from me's been.
2 drinks.
And we'll be back next week. Love and
No,
guidance,
Mark's
everyone.
giving me the look,
Peace.
you know.
Peace.
You know.
Peace.
You know.
Peace.